Welcome back once again to the voice and visuals of Amber, number 18. Well, today we are back with grammar in action, and as I had promised, we have to complete how to report an interrogative sentence, that is, reporting of questions. And of course, we are going to keep it short and sweet. Therefore, we are going to deal with reporting interrogative sentences which are actually DAQs, that is, the detailed answer questions. As you know, as you will recall, there were two kinds of questions. One, the detailed answer questions which begin with the question words where, why, how, that is the WH words. And second, DAQ is one, and the second one is the YNQs, that is the yes or no type of answer questions, where even a yes or no as the answer will suffice. Is your brother feeling all right now? Yes, he is, or just yes. So today we'll do reporting DAQs, that is the detailed answer questions. Let's see the first example. Renu said, Pallavi, where will you go in the vacation? So this is the reporting verb, and normally when we report a question, the reporting verb that we use is asked, okay? Or we can use inquired of somebody. So Renu asked Pallavi. Alright? Now, the reported speech in direct speech, that is the exact words of the speaker, would be in the form of a question. It will have a question structure. Now, what does question structure mean? That is, the auxiliary verb, the helping verb, will be there before the subject, that is you. So will you, and then the main action verb, that is go. So that is the question structure. Auxiliary verb before the subject. So when we report a question, or for that, when we report a question in indirect speech, that is not using the exact words of the speaker, then we convert the question structure into the statement structure. And the statement structure would be the assertive sentence structure, where the subject will be placed before the entire verb. So the entire verb, that is the auxiliary verb or the helping verb, and the main action verb will come after the subject. So you will become she, because that's what the pronoun refers to, where she would go. So she actually refers to Pallavi over here. So Renu asked Pallavi where. So first comes the WH word or the question word, the subject she from you, and will change to would because the reporting verb is in a form of the past tense, and mostly it will be in the form of a past tense, 95% of cases, or even more. So where she would go in the vacation. So what have we done? We have actually changed the question structure to a statement structure. And the second very important thing that we have to keep in mind when we are reporting a question or an interrogative sentence in indirect speech is we don't use the report or the reporting clause with that as conjunction. We don't use that as we do in the assertive sentence. He said that he would go to Missouri in the vacation. Alright, so that as a conjunction, and that will join the two clauses she said, that's one clause, that is the main clause, and then that she said that she would not go anywhere this time, alright, or that time. Clear? So let's see the second one. Anuradha asked Vallabh, when are you going to come to college? So Anuradha asked Vallabh, when are you going to come to college? So another introducing verb can be when wanted to know or wanted to know from. Wanted to know from if the person being spoken to is mentioned, in this case Vallabh. So Anuradha asked Vallabh, when are you going to come to college? So these are the exact words of the speaker in the question form or the question structure, because you have the subject you coming after the helping verb are. So we have to convert that, we have to change that into a statement structure where the subject, in this case the pronoun, will be obviously he, referring to Vallabh, and the auxiliary verb and the main verb will come after the subject. So in a statement structure or in an assertive sentence, the subject is placed before, entirely before the verb. The verb could be a two-part verb with an auxiliary verb and an action verb. Okay? So Anuradha asked, it could have been asked, it could be inquired of Vallabh, because the person being spoken to is mentioned, therefore we use of Vallabh after inquired. So Anuradha inquired of Vallabh, or Anuradha wanted to know from Vallabh. So wanted to know is another very, very sensible, alright, and practical reporting or introducing verb. Over here also it could have been Renu inquired of Pallavi, or Renu wanted to know from Pallavi where she would go in the vacation. And the question mark or the note of interrogation is changed into the full stop. That is because we have changed the question structure to the statement structure. So Anuradha asked Vallabh, or Anuradha wanted to know from Vallabh, or Anuradha inquired of Vallabh when he, so you becomes he, and as the subject it comes before the verb, as it is now a statement structure. So when he was going to come, so are going will become was, are will become was, so was going to come to college. So the verb changes when the tense of the reporting verb, the tense of the reporting verb is a past tense, then these are certain changes. Am will become is, am and is will become was, are will become were, has, had will become had. So whether it is the present continuous, meaning I am going to Mumbai, so he was going to Mumbai, or she is going to Mumbai, so that she was going to Mumbai, then they are playing very well, so they were playing very well. Similarly, has and have, it could be simple possession verb. I have 2 pens, so she informed me that she had 2 pens, or it could be the auxiliary verb has or have, as in present perfect tense. Yes, Seema has gone to Patna. So Seema's son informed me that she had gone to Patna. So has, have will change into had. Then can will change into could, will, or shall. Alright, shall is sometimes used even now. although it's become a little more obsolete. So will or shall would become would, may will change to might if the tense of the the tense of the reporting verb is any form of past tense, and mostly it will be simple past tense. Similarly, simple present tense, that is, for example, the one part verb see, all right, or sees, all right. She watches a movie every Sunday. So I was told, or somebody told me that she watched, okay, or she saw a movie every Sunday. So simple present tense will change into simple past tense. See will become saw, or for example, go will become went, and simple past tense will become present perfect tense. Yes. She said, I saw a movie yesterday. So I saw a movie. Saw is simple past tense, so it will be changed to past perfect. So she informed me that she had seen a movie the day before or the previous day. So these are certain changes. But if it's past perfect tense, that is the tense of the reported speech is past perfect, it will not change. Similarly, could will not change, could will remain could, and would will remain would, and might will remain might. So that is all for today, because I wanted, as I said, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. So we just learned how to report an interrogative sentence of one kind, and the question that we took up was the detailed answer question that begins with a question word. And the important thing is that we have to change the question structure into a statement. That is, the question mark has to be replaced by a full stop, and in the indirect speech or reporting of a question, we don't use the report clause or the reporting clause, all right, with that as conjunction. No, we don't. So conjunction that is dropped. So the common mistake sometimes is, yes, Anuradha asked that when he was going. No. No that. So no conjunction that between the two clauses, all right, in the indirect speech of an interrogative sentence. So that's all for this particular session. We'll see you very soon, and I will complete the other type of question, and that is the YNQ. YNQ means the yes or no answer question. So that's all. Stay safe, take care, God bless you and your families.